Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahusha Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 10th of September 2024. It's 5:28 p.m. Eastern Time. This ES just closed, so I'm going to do an end of session kind of evaluation analysis of what could possibly happen tomorrow, where we're at, and I'm going to use the 1 hour chart. Probably going to drop in some anchored VWAPs from the beginning of the session and also some Camarilla and pivot level levels. All right, so starting off on the 1 hour chart here, we have, this is what I'm looking at to the left of the price action. Looking at this right here is kind of similar to what we're going through right now. So what ended up happening on this occasion here, we had a pop back up to the preliminary supply on the 1 hour chart. I have that labeled at 55.86, right? So we had that pop up and fail, and that's what brought us down here to 51.61 and even a little lower than that, right? So looking at this setup here, I'm thinking the same thing is probably going to happen. We might have a stop run tomorrow, big buying, taking us up into, we might have a trend day up to the preliminary supply on the 1 hour, which is 55.86, and then we could get some rejection there, right? So let's see here. Let's go a little closer to price action. Right, so in one of my previous videos, I was showing you there was a Black Sun strategy setup, and I broke down what the Black Sun strategy is. So I'm going to throw on these VWAP bands here from the beginning of the session, the week, sorry. So these are anchored from the 8th of September on Sunday evening when the ES opens. So this is what we have so far, right? So we have this push up here. We're pushing up to the +1 VWAP, and we had a prior rejection here of +1, came down to VWAP a couple times. Let's see, one, we had a rejection here as well. So we had a touch on VWAP or rejection towards VWAP from +1. And let me just open that up a little bit. All right, so this was basically the first test. Let's say that's the second drop as a rejection from +1. Right, we had this one right here, came back to VWAP. This one came back to VWAP. This one right here came back to VWAP. This one came back to, well, even deeper, and it came back down to -1 VWAP. And now we're up here again at +1 VWAP. So we have like a ascending kind of bull flag right there. This is kind of, well, not kind of, this is a breakout of the bull flag right now. So we have those 3 hours of candles right here, steady buying. You could say probably 4 of them, but this one is a little compressed. So I would say at least 3 hours of steady buying. Then we started to move sideways a little bit, but we're above +1 VWAP again, right? So right now I'm thinking we got core inflation tomorrow. We're gonna get some volatility off of that news, and I'm thinking we're gonna get probably a stop run to the upside. Now from a Wyckoff theory perspective, one second, let me just bring this downtrend into focus. Right, so from a Wyckoff theory perspective, this could be considered a downtrend, and we have a selling climax here, right? So we have heavy volume coming down here, and then we start getting this reversal. So after the selling climax, we're going to get an automatic rally, right? So this could be still being created at the moment, right? So we could still be trying to get the top of the automatic rally. So usually we're supposed to get the automatic rally up to somewhere. You know, it doesn't really, I would guess I would say that at least a 50% retracement could be around the highest automatic rally you would probably get. Not really sure on that, don't quote me on that, but it's just the price structure, right? So we need to get an automatic rally where we get a little top out and it's supposed to come back down and create that secondary stop, right? Around this level here at the lows. So we haven't gotten that yet. So I'm expecting that to happen. Now, if the automatic rally if we do rally up to 55.86, I don't think we should get that far to create an automatic rally, but we could retest this level here. You see there's a lot of touches here on this level, retest of this breakdown level, right? So this level right there, that's let's see what level that is. So that's 55.64.50, right? So we could possibly get a retest of 55.64.50, which would be approximately 65 points from where we're at right now. So that could possibly be the retest and the automatic rally to bring us back down to create a secondary stop. Um, we do need to shake out some of these stops here. We need to squeeze some of these sellers. So we haven't really done that too much. We came up a little bit. Um, this could have been a secondary stop. I mean, an automatic rally here because we're testing the bottom of this level right here, right? So coming across, that's a little too, hold on, let me neaten that up a little bit. Right, so you see we're basically retesting this level here of this breakdown, right? This little consolidation here, this little bear flag, and then we broke, so we came back and we retested that. So I'm looking to see whether the Asian session is going to start materializing the secondary stop, meaning that we would come back down to the lows here of 53.94, or if it would start reversing at this level here, because we already retested this breakdown level. We're right there right now. So looking to see what the Asian session is going to bring, right? Whether they want to continue buying, squeezing shorts, or they want to start creating this secondary stop, right? So let's see, let's draw on the Camarilla. This is Camarilla R3 right here at 54.90. Let's see, 54.95 33, right? So this was a prior Black Sun strategy where I have +1 VWAP. I have the Camarilla level here, and I also have this thrown the central pivots, creating a golden pivot zone with the central pivot. This is weekly levels, right? So this is weekly central pivot at 54.94.5, Camarilla R3 at 55.95.33, right? So I'm looking for this could be a false breakout here. We have heavy selling, heavy buying right here, just looking at some volume profile analysis. Let's see if we find any anomalies here. So we have heavy buying and kind of, I would say, a compressed candle, right? Compared to all of these bars right here and the volume that they had, right? Compared to this high volume and then a compression. So it's looking like somebody is selling into this bar right here, right? So although it's a blue bullish bar, it's looking like somebody is taking profit here in this within this bar because that's the only reason I could see for all of this volume to be executed and we did not get the range, right? So it's supposed to be more than this candle, right? Because look at the volume on this candle, right? Look at this candle, look at this candle, look at the volume. We have like, let's say 1/3 more on this candle right here comparative to the other two candles. And we have this small compressed candle right here. This candle is supposed to be all the way up here, right? So nothing like that happened. Compressed selling, I guess, happening right now. Maybe the Asian session will start to materialize that compressed selling and the pressure of the selling will start taking us back down. Waiting to see from 6 p.m. Eastern Time when the market reopens again, which is in approximately 22 minutes, waiting to see what's going to happen there. So that's my little analysis right now. It's either up or down, always the same analysis. It could go either way, right? But I guess the criterias for a sell-off or the anomaly being seen here with the volume bar is kind of suggesting that the we might create the automatic rally around this area here and start pushing back down to 53.94 to create that secondary stop. And again, we're at this retest of this bear flag breakdown right here, right? Right. So these are the things I'm looking at. We're retesting this level. We have an anomaly with the volume and this bar, and let's see if it materializes, right? So maybe we could have another setup for the Black Sun strategy here, but as far as let's see if I really took an entry here, my stop would probably be in trouble, right? Probably got stopped out on this little wick out right here. So maybe that's what's happening here as well. Some people saw the opportunity to go short and they got their stops wicked out right here. And then after you wick out the stops, then you get the follow through because the setup is still there, right? So let me just open that up. The setup for the Black Sun strategy is still there. We have, let's see, +1 VWAP. We have the golden pivot zone. We have price poking above it. If we start getting that breakdown of the price, breakdown right here of the central pivot, I could possibly take an entry right there. And that's not a trade recommendation. I'm not a certified CFA. I can't give out financial advice or trading advice. This is just my opinions, right? So yeah, that's my opinion, man. That's my technical analysis of what could possibly happen if we start holding above this level and gaining acceptance overnight. Then we could possibly take it up higher after the core inflation news, right? Or if the core inflation news comes out and just runs everybody's stop and creates the secondary stop. All right, so that's it. It's Malak Shalomo. I'm gonna see you all tomorrow, and you all trade safe and stay blessed.